Brat, we back. I'd like to welcome y'all back to the Hound versus Everybody podcast. Y'all already know I got the podcast homie with me, JR Rico. JR Rico, say what up to the people.
What's going on, beautiful people? With the Lee Reed.
You already know what the lick read. We gotta get straight to the nitty gritty. I mean, let me woosah.
Yeah, breathe.
You know, I gotta ask you this, man. Is the Mike McDaniel Tua Tagovailoa era over?
Stick a fork in them. It's done.
Cook food.
Mahi. For those who don't know what that means, Google it. I think it's over. I think it's ran its course. I think the Mike McDaniels Tua Tagovailoa experience or experiment is over. I was never a fan of the Tua draft pick to begin with, so this is not hindsight.
Like Flores.
But I am a Dolphin fan through and through. So I didn't want to, my hatred for Tua as a player, not as a person, my hatred for Tua as a player, I didn't want that to overshadow my love for the Dolphins. So if he was successful, that meant my team was successful. But I already saw the writings on the wall because in today's NFL, you can't just be a pocket passer. You have to be able to move. And you compound unathletic, undersized, underarmed quarterback who has concussions is a recipe for disaster when you really look at it. And then I think that this is not a slight to McDaniels. I think McDaniels is a brilliant offensive mind, but I just don't think he's a leader of men. And you got to look at the coaches who were successful here. And first of all, Miami ain't for everybody. Miami is a city that never sleeps. And you've seen players who were part of this Mike McDaniels thing say, man, look, you see coaches throw the deuces in the middle. I can't. Because at the end of the day, if you're not a leader of men, you have to be a grind out coach like the Jimmy Johnsons, you know what I'm saying? Or even Dan Campbell when he was winning. Like, if you're not that kind of guy, even Flores, like, you have to be that kind of coach to work in a city like this. You know what I'm saying? This is not Carolina. This is not these type of cities. This is not Green Bay where it's nothing to do but football. You know what I'm saying? It's the fans don't even show up to damn near the end of the first quarter. And that's if you're winning or losing. So with all that being said, I think it's over. I think these next 3 games will be a telltale sign. And let's just go back to week 1. We had Danny Dimes looking like all pro. And that was a beatdown. That was the proverbial belt to ass. You know what I mean? That game was belt to ass.
I'm not gonna
like a better term.
I'm not gonna lie. I think knowing you for the person you are, I think you being overly nice to the Dolphins right now. And so since you don't want to do it, I'll do it. I gave it close to 24 hours because I didn't want to seem like I was a guy overreacting.
Yeah, knee jerk.
You know what I'm saying? I didn't want to give him a knee jerk reaction. But I'm going to say what I've been saying for a while now. And I'm not going to just blame the Dolphins organization. I'm going to blame Dolphins like me and you.
Yes.
We keep showing up to these games week in, week out, buying tickets. I am a season ticket holder for the Dolphins this year. Not only are we buying tickets,
Tailgate.
we're going to tailgates. We're buying merch. Right. We're flying to Seattle this year. We're flying to Atlanta, spending real money to watch this garbage day in and day out. Just lose games, string us along with half-hearted players.
All right.
And the fact is, if it's like a marriage. Let's think about it like this. And the Dolphin fans are married to this team.
Yes.
Sometimes you just keep showing up, even though when you know it's time for you to go another direction. We just keep showing up, getting 8-8, 7-9.
Right, 10-6.
Every once in a while we get a 10-6. This team hasn't won a playoff game since 2001. What more do we expect?
It's all we got, man.
We get in this rage every year. Oh man, God, we gotta leave Tua. What and get who?
All right.
Who we gonna get?
Gotta blow it up and start over, man. You gotta keep you told me this. This is from your words, from what you heard. Someone told you, or a coach you heard in Crossing. You said, in order to win, you got to keep drafting a quarterback until you hit on one. We have not hit on Tua. So guess what? Keep drafting on one.
Because the front office don't want to make the tough decision.
I agree.
Like, they got rid of Anthony Richardson. They put him on the bench.
Right.
They got rid of Josh Rosen. Right. They sent him to the Dolphins.
Right.
They got rid of
Baker Mayfield.
Right. They got rid of the guy who just lit us up yesterday. What is this guy named? Danny Dimes, the Vanilla Vic, whatever you want to call him. Yeah. They got rid of anybody who they think can't play.
Your boy in Detroit.
Jared Goff out the door.
The Super Bowl.
They took him to a Super Bowl.
NFC championship before then.
At some point, you got to make the tough decision and say, okay, dog, we done did this Tua thing long enough. I was the very first one to say, man, we should not re-sign Tua.
Right.
Once he got that concussion and was doing all that thing with his hands, like, nah, man, we can't take no more chances like this. At what point, dog, we knew we was not going to re-sign Jalen Ramsey. At what point do we not draft a corner in the first or second round? Yeah. We gotta replenish that position. Like we keep saying, you out there with a guy named Storm Duck. You just told me he was out for a month now. Storm Duck got beat for a whole touchdown last night yesterday by some guy. I don't even know who that is, man. Talking about he was playing cover 2. How you playing cover 2? Ain't nobody there. Man, you're covering space.
Look, even if you are playing cover 2, for the football aficionados, if you're playing cover 2 as a corner, the number one rule is do not let him outside. And because the safety will never get there.
Yeah, you let him outside.
And then you're just looking around like, what are you doing? Cover 2 principle is, if you're pressing, do not let the receiver outside. Force him inside. Give up the slant, because the safety will never get there in time, dog.
Yeah, but guess what? And I've said this before, sometimes your name was predestined. Usain Bolt was born to be fast.
Right.
His name was predestined. Right. Storm Duck
was born
to be garbage. He made it to the NFL.
Right. He made it to the league. He good enough.
Further than I ever made it.
Yeah, he's good enough.
But
he's starting.
But your name being told us who you were.
Yeah.
It is what it is, dog. It's like I've been abandoned ship. I've been picked another team to root for silently, because I just can't keep watching this team do this. And any Dolphin fan out there listening, it's okay
to jump ship.
I'm not saying you can always come back, dog. You gave these people your good, hard-earned money.
Nobody's gonna know.
No, but I don't care if they know. I got a whole Patrick Mahomes jersey in my closet, man, and I wear it proudly, because I'm not finna keep losing, man. I'm sorry, I can't do it. I done gave this team too much. I got all this Dolphin gear.
Yeah, I love my team. We travel. We ain't the Dolphins that stay in Miami.
Man.
We go to at least a game or two out of Florida. You know what I'm saying? So this ain't we are not individuals that sitting here talking just to talk. We've been doing this for quite some time now, and we've been witnessing foolishness. Like, we have left Miami, and Miami hasn't won.
I've never been to a game they won.
I'm trying to tell you.
When I went to Vegas, they lost. They put some Jacoby Brissett out there.
So
I said, oh my gosh.
With that being said, I just look. I think the Tua thing is over. I think these next 3 games are going to be a telltale sign that now it ain't. You have no excuses, because we got 3 division games in a row. We play New England, the Jets, and then we play Buffalo. So it's going to be a telltale sign. I've already told you off camera, I don't think McDaniel's going to make it by the bye week. I think Tua is looking at being benched, you know, and it look, I don't care what you tell me. I've seen quarterbacks throw 5 picks and they finish the game. I've seen it happen. I've seen quarterbacks. I've seen Drew Brees. I've seen Peyton Manning. I've seen these guys.
No, those elite quarterbacks.
But what I'm saying is, I've seen starting quarterbacks. If this is your team, you got that C on your chest, throw 5 picks in the game and they finish the game. So I look, it is what it is with that. we'll see what happens. But for me, I've never been on a Tua train. I just love my team enough to I never wish bad on Tua, but I've been seeing the writings on the wall. If you are a professional athlete playing one of the hardest, if not the hardest position in the game at quarterback, and everything has to be perfect for you to be successful, you are not good.
Mm.
It is what it is. You may not be trash because you are still a starter, but at the end of the day, you are not good because everything has to be perfect. Your line has to block perfect. Your receiver has to win the first route. Like, everything has to be perfect.
Man,
I
it's
don't believe
enough.
in you.
Just blow it up, man.
Yeah, man. Blow it up,
like,
bro.
We done lost enough. We can have another abysmal season.
Right.
Blow it up.
Right.
See what we can find in the draft. I don't know if there's any good quarterbacks.
I mean, you got 4 to 5 that, we'll see. The college season just started, but you got allegedly 4 to 5 blue chippers out there.
Just at this,
See what happens.
Like I said, and my problem is, even if you blow it up, I don't think they're gonna draft well anyway.
But we haven't since Jimmy Johnson. We haven't. Think about that. We haven't drafted well since Jimmy Johnson. Cam Wake was not a draft pick.
Yeah, at this point,
you know what I'm saying? I give you Xavier Howard, but like think about the distance between Jimmy Johnson and Xavier Howard as far as draft picks. I want to put that in perspective.
Laramie Tunsil.
But he didn't stay with us. He didn't get his second deal with us. Only guy, Pouncey, he got a second deal with us. But like think about that difference. I think Pouncey was the first person to get the second deal and like be all pro like that. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about a guy we drafted and got the second contract. We didn't let him go.
I respect that. Hey, but that's my time on this. Hey, look, man, you already know what we do around this time. There we go. What we do around this time.
Keep the lie alive.
Keep the lie alive. We out.